when you use mat, it is the same as saying do not in English, like do not go there. And we would separate the don't into do not when we're emphasizing, or when we're being emphatic, or when we're being adamant about something.
Mm.
And then you use na when you're when you want to sound casual or nice.
Oh, okay. So like essentially they mean the same thing, but one is a bit stronger.
Yep.
Like, there's a tone of voice that we would use in English to say don't go there versus don't go there.
Yeah, exactly. Or
Okay.
like don't go there or do not go there. I guess
Right.
those would be like near synonyms versus don't go there.
True. Yeah. Sometimes you break it up when you're being very strong, like
Yeah.
giving a command. Okay. And na and he can both mean no, right?
No would be just nahi or nahi. In 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 spoken Hindi, nahi becomes nahi
Mm.
for no. But the other no, like we're going to the park, no? That like no at the end, or like aren't we? Yeah, that's no.
Hmm.
That is-
Okay. So just if you're giving a reply to a question, are you coming to the park? Then it's nahi.
Right. Not no.
Mm.
Are you coming to the park? Nahi or nahi?
Mm.
Nahi if that's emphatic if you pronounce the whole thing. Or if you just want to say like no, I'm not going. No versus no. Or like wait, are you going to the park? No, I'm not. No. That would be nahi versus are you going to the park? No, I'm not going to be able to go. No, I'm not going to be able to go. A simple no would be nahi.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the nahi doesn't get spelled in Devanagari. So that's just something we have to know.
Right. That you lose that sort of ha in the middle. It just gets contracted.
Yes.
Okay. Mm. And are they both used to say not as well? Like we're not coming to the park.
Well, the main one is nahi for that, or nahi. But you can use na, but only in the case where you want to imply additionally that contrary to what you think, or contrary to what someone else said, contrary to what people believe, we're not going to the park. So you use na when you want to add a sense of contrary to what people think.
Okay. Because I had heard both, but yeah, I wasn't sure the context.
Nahi is, you could say, standard, no extra implication. We are not going. Nahi ja rahe hain
Mm.
versus na ja rahe hain would be we're not going contrary to what either we said or what someone said.
Right. Like maybe you've heard somebody say, "Oh, they're going also," and you would interrupt and say, "Hum na ja rahe hai." Like, no, 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 that's not right.
Right.
Okay. Mm.
Yes. So nahi or nahi or na for not, but the standard is, of course, nahi or nahi with no
Okay.
implication.
That makes sense.
And then na at the end of a sentence to ask for confirmation.
Yes, as like almost tagged on, like up aa rahi hai na?
Yes.
Mm.
And na is also used in the subjunctive to negate, and also the counterfactual. Present counterfactual, present future counterfactual, and past counterfactual. instead of nahin.
Okay, so like what's an example of a subjunctive
Na,
where it would be used?
na jao. Okay, that can sound like a command, but let's say na jaye, like negating the subjunctive to someone to say, oh, I don't think you should go. Na jaye. Aap
Okay.
wahan na jaye.
So you can use mat there also, but is na politer.
With the first one, with the na jao, that one, well, so that one was not the best example because that's ambiguous. That could be na jao could be a command and the subjunctive and or. So that's not the best example, but mat jao is only an imperative. It's not the subjunctive.
Yeah, that's true.
But the other one with jaye, so you can only use na with jaye, na jaye, not mat jaye, because mat is only for imperatives. So
Okay.
yeah, so na jaye is like please don't go, or please consider not going. And with counterfactuals, like na jata to acha hota. If he didn't go, then it would be good. Or na gaya hota to acha hota. If he hadn't gone, then it would have been good.
Right. So it's like acting as not there, but yeah, I guess like you said before, almost like the contracted NT that we use in English, like if he hadn't.
Right. It's just that with the counterfactuals, you just don't use nahi. Like it's not with other tenses. It's
you can choose.
You can choose, but with counterfactuals, you have to use them.
Okay.